welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about this new brand that I found at Target called Jason Woo. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look using a few products that I picked up. And if you guys are interested in wanting to see my thoughts on some of these products and what I picked up, then just keep on watching. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the products that I have here. I'm going to start off first with the Brow Shaper Soap. Look at this packaging, so aesthetically pleasing. And this one, I believe, let me tell you the prices of everything just so we can see. So the Brow Soap is $13.99. So this is what the packaging looks like. All right, so let's read how to use. It says the product requires your mist to activate the product before use. So I need water. I'm actually going to use this one. This is from Mauvin Beauty. It was just sitting here in my desk, so I'm going to use this to spray the soap. And we're going to do brows first, obviously. I actually have two brow soaps here. I have the Patrick Ta brow soap, and then I also have the Makeup Revolution brow soap. I really like both of them. This one is actually, the Patrick Ta is actually tinted, so it does have a little bit of color. And then the Makeup Revolution is just a regular clear brow soap. So I really like the way they work. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig into the soap brow. Picked up a lot. I think I did way too much. So far, this is what my eyebrows look like. If you were going to be doing any sort of brow like this, definitely use this before your foundation, because I've done it after my foundation and it literally was a mess. Whenever you're doing your soap brow, always get like, I usually tend to get a spoolie like this just by itself, or you can use like a spoolie connected to an eyebrow pencil. And of course, spray your product and then just start going upwards. You will probably notice a little bit of some of that white soap getting on your eyebrow, but that's okay because you can definitely just remove it with like a towel or makeup wipe. And then what I like to do is I like to just I like to take the other side of my spoolie and just make the eyebrows down. And I also like to use my fingers to kind of press them down. What I am noticing though, they don't feel dry yet. With my Makeup Revolution soap brow, they do dry. That one does dry quicker, and I don't know, it's a little easier to work with that one. This one seemed a little bit more waxier, if that makes sense. I feel like they're not completely dry. I hope they get drier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wipe off any of that soap on my spoolie. And what I like to do is, you can definitely leave your eyebrows like this. Hello? Look at my eyebrow.
Wow, you look scary.
I look scary?
Yeah, your eyebrows are fun.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just brush my eyebrows down a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this soap brow. I feel like it's not getting hard. It's still kind of waxy. Okay, so this is not how I thought it would be for the soap brow. It's definitely, you can definitely get a really nice bushy brow, but I feel like it's not going to be a strong hold as like the Makeup Revolution. Let's just see how this works. I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyebrows, do my eyebrows off camera, and then let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is what my eyebrows look so far. My eyebrows still feel waxy. I feel like there's really not a hold with this eyebrow products, and with the products like the Makeup Revolution, like I said, there's a really nice strong hold. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to use this again and see how it looks after I put on eyebrow product. This is making me so mad. It just won't stay like I want it to stay. It keeps falling down. At this point, whatever. I have a feeling that this is probably not going to hold how I want it to hold, but this is what we're working with here. Like I said, I still feel like it's more waxy. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go move into complexion. So I have this one here. This is the Soft Whipped Makeup Primer. There were two shades. This shade I got was 01, which was light to medium, and the other shade I believe was medium to deep. So I was looking on the Target app and I was scrolling through like pictures. So definitely the light to medium fit my tone well. It does say here that you can use this alone or you can use it underneath your foundation. So, and it also says it's very soft, literally that's what it says, light and airy. It's a tinted primer that minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines. And this is also a vegan formula. I believe this whole brand is vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, etc. So if anybody is looking for a nice clean brand, this would be perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this underneath my foundation and see how it wears. But let's just first see what it looks like and how it feels. So this is the product. Very nice and sleek. I love the concept of like a neutral, like the whole neutral colors is definitely so beautiful. Oh yeah, definitely looks like whipped butter. Oh my gosh, it feels so good and soft. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What in the world? I don't know if you guys can see this, but oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, it feels so nice and soft. Literally just what the packaging said. So lightweight, soft. So like I said, you can definitely use this alone or if you want to put it underneath your foundation. It is clinging to my dryness on my nose for sure though. I prepped my skin earlier this morning, so it's not as dewy as it was. I would probably suggest if you're going to use this alone by itself to probably put on like a really nice dewy primer or just something that's not going to make it cling to your dry patches if you have dry skin. Can you see like my dryness here? I look really white on the camera. It is because of my, what's it called? Ring light. Let's see how this wears underneath a foundation. What I'm gonna go in with is gonna be the Morphe Soft Focus Filter Filter Foundation. I'm gonna use this over it to see. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my foundation. I wanted to show you guys what this looks like with the primer compared together, and so far I've noticed that my skin feels really nice. It looks really smooth. I did notice though that whenever I use the primer, it does do actually a really good job of some coverage. So I did notice that I only had to use very little bit of my foundation. I did my skincare earlier this morning, so I probably need to test it out again and see how it looks with like a really nice dewy skincare before I put on the primer, because I do still notice dryness around my nose here and a little bit around some acne area. Let's go ahead and move on to the next product, which is going to be the faux freckle. So it does say here to apply single dot or in clusters. Wait a few seconds, and then you can also leave it on longer for a more bolder look, and you're just gonna tap it out. But this one is only $13.99, you guys. $13.99, and it looks like it would be literally the same as the freck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just place these randomly, and I'm going to just tap them out, and we'll see what they look like. Alright, so I just finished, and it literally looks exactly like the freck pen. Oh my gosh. Is this a dupe? I'm impressed, you guys. I really love this freckle pen. Okay, next we're gonna go on to eyes. I did pick up 2 products for eyes. Well, technically this is eyes, lips, and face. So this one here is going to be the lips, eyes, and cheek. This is it is a new age matte weightless lippy that can be worn as eyeshadow, blush, and lip color. So I decided to go with the shade called Gingerbread. Ooh, first of all, this packaging is like so gorgeous. This is what it looks like. Oh wow, look at that lipstick. So beautiful. That is such a stunning color. It does blend out really nicely though, so it'll be really, I feel like it'll be really easy to work with. This one is going to run for $11.99, which is actually a pretty good deal. And then the last thing I got was the eyeshadow palette. I believe there was 3 eyeshadow palettes that were at Target, and I decided to go with this one. This one is an all matte eyeshadow palette, but I really loved the colors. Everything is neutral. This one is called Matte Agave, but it is a 9-color eyeshadow palette, and this one was $14.99. So it's a little pricey, but I feel like NYX might have like a similar eyeshadow palette for about the same price. These colors are so pigmented and so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I honestly did not know. I didn't even realize that these the lighter colors in the palette, I didn't even think that they were going to show up. Usually colors like this in my palettes don't ever show up on my eye. I don't know if it's because of the primer I used, but I did use the Fenty eye primer on this eye. I'm probably not going to use it on this eye. I'm going to go ahead and go in with these 2 lighter shades, and I'm going to place that on the lid. Yeah, they're actually pretty pigmented even by themselves without no primer. I'm gonna go in with this shade here at the very bottom. I'm gonna place this on the outer corner and just kind of working it in the crease area here. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this really dark, beautiful brown color. And I'm gonna take that color and put it, just focusing it on right here on the outer corner. I'm only gonna bring it a little up in the crease, but just really focusing it right here on the outer corner. So I really like this eye more than this one because this one has the eye primer in it. The colors were very pigmented on this one, but I do feel like I'm starting to see a little bit come off in certain areas. But I do really like that they are very pigmented, creamy, very easy to blend with. And then now I'm going to go in with the lip product. Ooh. Definitely pigmented. It feels very nice and soft. Overall, I really liked everything. The lipstick is amazing. I need to try using it as a blush and eyeshadow. I love the eyeshadow palette. The matte one, very pigmented, very creamy. I'm not too iffy about the brow soap. I feel like my brows aren't even in place. They're not staying up. I don't know about this. I really actually liked this primer. The color was on point. It did look really nice by itself. I do need to play around with it and add a really nice skincare. And the freaking freckle pen, oh my gosh, this one is probably my favorite so far. It literally is the exact same as the freck pen for so much cheaper. Overall, I loved everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.